guys, it's your friendly neighborhood yawning cat, and we are here with the 13th episode of the Single Mom LP. And oh my goodness, it is so much better to play on this computer because everything is just so smooth, there's no lag. I am just so happy. So anyway, and hopefully you are happy too, because I'm editing my old pre-recorded videos now and I'm posting them on YouTube, and I'm just like, oh, that is so stuttery. And I know that, my storytelling may not be as big of an issue to some of you as the technical aspect of my videos before. So hopefully, this new setup and everything is a little bit better for you. So with this little intro out of the way, we are going to have Annie just sort of sleep it off, and we are going to have Sandy wake up just a little bit earlier and make some sack lunch. We're going to make some peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. We're going to go easy, And her booty is clipping with the chair yet again. So me. And I think I should just get rid of this because, she's never cooking on this counter right here. If anything, she just takes up space here. So she's going to make some sack lunch nom-noms for Annie while she's sleeping. And Sandy has a few things planned. Now, I'm thinking she might want to hit the spa again with Isla. It's sort of the typical sister thing where Isla just meets with Sandy when they go out. We're going to wake up Annie. We're going to put this back. Okay, so Sandy is going to get ready in the mirror. She's going to freshen up a little bit. And she's going to change her outfit. If we could only, no, I don't want to change I want to change outfit. And let's change into something cute, something cute. I'm thinking, everything's cute. Let's go casual but cute for her. And Annie should be going to school anytime now. 7 o'clock. Oh, wait, did they go to school at 8 o'clock? Oh, I don't remember. Okay. It's just that if I'm going to school, I would get ready at, I would have to go at 7:30 or at 7, to make it. But I forget. Okay, so Annie is napping. She's taking a little nap. And Sandy is going to just give a little message to Lawson. Oh, and she still has a negative relationship with Pearl. So if you have seen, and hopefully you have, the previous episode of Single Mom, she did repair her relationship with Frederick, her father, but her relationship with Pearl is still a little bit negative. She did sort of give her space together with Isla to sort of reconnect with her father. She was definitely a daddy's girl, all her life until their fallout. So she's going to give a little text to Lawson. And she's just going to send him a text telling him that he should get ready for this evening because tonight we are going out with him and her parents, and we are just gonna go out for a little bit of a dinner, and we're going to announce our engagement. They're going to meet Annie. Annie is going to have some time, with both of her grandparents, so it's going to be a pretty chill time. So she wants to watch a movie. No, honey. Okay. But we can have her chat with her mom a little bit, so we can give her a heartfelt compliment before we go to school. Add some family aspect to this family sort of LP. We're going to quote a cartoon character. Just have a little chat with her mom. Oh, she actually has to go to school. Okay, so she is going to make her way to her school. And Sandy is going to write a little message to Isla. She's going to send her a text telling her that, she should get ready. They're going to meet up soon. And we are going to travel to the spa. Okay, so we are here at the Perfect Balance Spa. It is the same one that we've been here. We've been here before, basically. But it is their favorite sort of spot to hang out in. It is in Oasis Springs. It is in Sandy's original birthplace and growing up place. And so she is going to go change into a towel, and they are both going to go, and I don't know, maybe they should hit a yoga class afterwards. So they are going to not hit the sauna, but well, actually that would be something that they could use together. So they're going to relax together in the sauna. And Kengo Tanaka, which is Nanny Tanaka, is actually celebrating our promotion, though I'm not sure we actually got one recently, but hopefully we can relax together with her sister, unless she joined the energy centering class. Okay, so we're going to wait for her to come down. So Sandy's just going to ponder, a few things just she wants to discuss with her sister. So first of all, she's going to, talk about the obvious thing, how happy she is that she has a good relationship with her father again, and now that the only thing left is, to get in good terms with her mother. She is also considering telling Ayla that she is very much looking forward to creating a larger family with Lawson, and the fact that Lawson proposed to her just a couple of days ago, and he has made her the happiest girl in the world, knowing that she will have a man like him. And she knows that Ayla will support her, but at the same time, she's not sure about if it's the right thing, by Annie, if she's not taking it too quickly, if she should maybe wait for, her father's blessing or something. So she's not sure that it's the best thing by everyone. So that's why she needs to sort of chat with Ayla. She needs to hear it from her sister that, everything's fine. Nobody from the family will get mad or anything. And so we're just waiting for her to get into the sauna with us. Okay, so Ayla has finally joined us in the sauna. So we are going to relax with her, and we are going to chat a little bit. So we're going to boast about her family. We're going to tell her how proud we are that Annie's doing good in school, that she has found a friend, and Ayla is going to definitely forget about that because she has wanted Annie to find somebody to connect with for so long, and she would be so glad that she has a friend, as you can see from her expression right now. So she's going to, brighten Ayla's day. She's obviously asking her how her career in music is going. And then she's going to have a little bit of a deep conversation, and she's going to tell her yet, she is so happy that she's back in the good terms with her dad, and that she is actually looking forward to getting along with mom again. And Isla's telling her, mom is okay with you. I mean, I don't think she has an issue with you. I just think that maybe she just sort of, she might just be a little bit sad that, you didn't chat with her when dad was there and stuff. And Sandy realizes that she'll have some, stuff to cover in, and sort of, she's going to have to beg for forgiveness a little bit from her mom, because she did sort of ignore her in the meeting, but she might actually join the mind concentrating class just so she would do something with her sister. We can't just sit there and relax all day. So we're gonna do some yoga, and it's mind concentrating yoga class. So Sandy thinks that maybe this yoga class will just help her relax and get her, story straight, and plan out the conversation that she's going to have with her father and her mother about Lawson proposing to her, and about her saying yes, and about them being finally, an item worth mentioning, and them just being together in a way that would lead to a wedding and more kids. And she's just sort of posing, and that worried face right there is all of those thoughts in her mind, just sort of all bunching up into one ball of chaotic energy. And she's just like, okay, just get your mind straight, Sandy. You're in a yoga class. You can do this. You can have this conversation. You can you can do this, girl. And she's just, bowing down to the sun and just sort of, oh. Oh. So like 3 people fell, and then the teacher and this guy did it well. Okay, so she's just sort of, excited for her sister to be here, and she's just, reconsidering all the things that she will tell her parents in order to have their blessing with Lawson. And Lawson will be there, obviously. She couldn't possibly go into such a confrontational situation, well, possibly confrontational, without Lawson by her side. After all, he is her guy. So I'm just gonna take a couple of pictures of the sisters chilling in yoga class, and then we are going to have Sandy maybe grab a little bit of a massage, you know what I'm saying? So we are going to get a we could get a fertility massage. But no, I think she would go for something that would give her confidence, but I'm not sure anything really does it? Let's do aromatherapy and get some mint and rosemary. Let's get some mint and rosemary, and let's get it from Eva Capriciosa. And we are going to hit that massage table. If and our dad is right here with Joseph Parr or whatever that is. Okay, so she's going to grab a massage, and if Isla leaves, and because of the disbanded group thing, I think Isla actually is leaving. Well, she's going somewhere, so that's okay. They will meet in the evening. They will sort of hang out. So we're just going to have Sandy relax, have a massage. She can pamper herself. She's earning the dough. She's getting that money. She has found herself, a husband, and her daughter's doing great in school. She deserves to sort of relax, And Annie's needs are all just so horrible. Jesus. Okay. Well, I'm not sure Annie's going to make it to the dinner. And I'm sort of upset that we don't really let Annie join us on a lot of occasions. We might actually just sort of cheat her needs just so she could make it there, because I don't want to exclude Annie from this important dinner. It's definitely, the make or break moment in Sandy's relationship with her parents and Lawson and just the whole situation in general. So we're going to speed through the massage. So Annie has returned from school, so we will tell her to take care of herself. So she got that massage, and now she's okay. So she's energized. That's good too. It's good to be energized for an important evening. So we are just going to go to the bathrooms. I think these are the bathrooms. Okay, so we're going to take a shower. I'm going to go to the toilet. We're going to take a speedy... Okay, so this might be the men's thingamajig. Yeah, she's going to go to the toilet, shower, and we might actually... Well, there's no food here, I think. So we're just going to go home, grab something from the fridge. Maybe not. Maybe just grab a little nappy nap, so she would be ready for the big meeting. And we are going to go home. So see you guys there. Okay, so we are here at the Medina household. She's just going to go and sort of sleep a little bit. Annie is actually browsing the books, but she's going to sleep a little bit too. And we're going to get their fun up during the dinner. So we are probably going to leave at like 7. So we can wake her up. She can watch a little bit of TV, although she should probably change into some fancier clothes. So we are going to have her change her outfit, and let's have her change into a fancy dress, because we are going to go to a fancy restaurant, and we're going to have Sandy sleep a little bit. Have her we are going to have her change her outfit, and we are going to change into our formal wear, and she can watch some TV before we go. So she can watch some Kids Network. And Sandy is sleeping it off, but she has to get ready because, the dinner's at 7. So the girls are ready. They are looking fancy. They are looking prepared for the evening. So guys, are you ready for it? This is the big dinner between her parents, Lawson, Isla, and just Annie reconnecting with her grandparents. This is a big dinner. I hope you guys are ready for it. So let's go. So we have made it to George's we have made it to George's brew pub, and everybody changed into their casual wear. I mean, rightfully so. It is a very casual sort of pub, I guess. At the last minute, Sandy and Annie just decided that they're not gonna go, all out and fancy. And of course, they're going to get the huge table, the biggest table in the pub. And they are just going to have, start off this dinner easy. Just take a seat at the table, order for everybody, maybe make some small talk, and then get to the big revelations. So Lawson is obviously taking, a seat to the mom. She's just sort of, Okay, for some reason it gave Isla to be like the waitress, and she's hostess. Here's your table, enjoy your meal. What? Okay, so Lawson is taking his seat next to Pearl. Obviously, he's in good terms with her, and Pearl is just complaining about something. Okay, cool. Okay, so we are going to... Sorry if this is a little bit chaotic. I mean, this is a huge meeting. I don't usually do dinners with this many people in it. So, okay. We are going to grab a root beer float for Annie. And we are going to grab some sour punches for Lawson, Frederick, Isla, and Pearl. And Sandy is actually going to grab a coffee, I think. Yeah. She's going to grab a coffee, and just so she would be on her toes. She doesn't want to get, she doesn't want to slur her words if she drinks too much. She doesn't want to get, tipsy. She doesn't want to give off a bad vibe to her parents. So she is just, even though she did drink wine with her dad, I think, but, she's just grabbing a coffee, just being an adult here. And we are going to grab a Caesar salad for... we're going to grab a Caesar salad for Pearl, Isla, and Annie, because that's their favorite meal. And we are going to grab some, let's grab some salmon for Frederick, because that's his favorite meal. And we are going to grab some steak to remember their first big and important date for Lawson and Sandy. It's their sort of, usual meal. So we're going to grab that for them. We are placing our order. It is one expensive meal, but hey, you got to do what you got to do. So we are going to, for some reason, the group has been disbanded. Oh, wait. You cannot change your assemble once I've been seated at the table. Okay, cool. So we are just going to chat a little bit, with Frederick. We are going to brighten his day. While looking at the menu, we're going to chat up Pearl. We're going to boast about Annie's success in school and how she's really doing well. And Lawson is just sitting there on the other side of the table, and he's just like, I'm a little bit left out. I am just going to go somewhere, God knows where. Okay, I think they went to the toilet. So we're going to chat up our dad. We are going to chat with Pearl, our mother. So we're going to, ask about her day. Just ask how she's doing, really, and how she's been hanging after their last brief moment of meeting. And she's going to discuss, her interests. So she's going to talk about how, her passion for fashion has really led to some successful promotions at work and all that jazz. And she's just going to, you know what? She's going to flatter her a little bit, just to sort of butter her up. And then she's going to have a little bit of a deep conversation, if we could just have it. Yes, we're going to have a deep conversation with her, just talking about our relationship with, her and Frederick, her father, and how she really doesn't want there to be conflicts in their relationship anymore. And her mom is just like, "Oh, are you kidding me? There are not going to be any other conflicts." I felt a little bit left out, but I see that you meant no harm by it. Your relationship with your father was much more damaged than between you and I. It's obvious that you would want to chat with him first. I accept that. It's all fine. So she's taking, that news really well. So we are just gonna go gossip a little bit, spread some gossip, and we're just going to chat about how she's heard that some other women from the neighborhood have gotten engaged and married, and she's just sort of leading into it, and Annie's just gonna chat with her dad with her grandfather. So she's gonna make some funny faces, and she is going to ask about his day. She's going to quote cartoon characters because she watches a lot of cartoons and she loves them. And she's going to ask about her grandmother's day and just sort of, oh, that's so cute. Oh, I love them together. I wish Lawson was sitting here and Isla, but I don't know where they are. Let me look for them. They're in the toilet, just chatting it up. Suspicious. But, I know that Sandy trusts Lawson above everybody else. I mean, why wouldn't she? Lawson is a great guy. She knows it. She trusts him. Even though this whole thing of them being together alone in a bathroom is sort of disturbing. But, we're not going to pick a fight here. So I'm taking just a couple of, snaps. And as soon as we get our food, I think everybody will join us at the table. So she's going to ask about her Father's Day, and she's going to brighten his day a little bit, just to sort of get his mood back up. And this place is definitely a little bit overexposed, but, I can't complain. And she is going to she's going to express her admiration. So I think, would definitely want to express her admiration for her parents and also for their marriage. So she's just sort of, throwing in little hints of what's coming. So she's going to express her admiration to both of her parents, just sort of telling her that she admires how long they've been together and how good of parents they are. They've actually become good friends. That's awesome. So she's just really preparing them for the conversation that they are going to have when the food hits. And, and they can't argue that much because they're busy chewing. So she is going to brighten her day, and her mom is like, well, of course, marriage isn't easy, but we've done it, so anybody can do it. So she's going to ask about her day again. She's also going to what could we do? So she's going to ask Annie about school, just sort of have a little chat, with everybody. So they've all become good friends during this conversation. So their relationships are really high up now. This dinner is definitely helping, although the food is not coming, which is sort of annoying. So we're just going to sort of speed through to when the food comes. Okay, so I'm not really sure what's going on because for some reason the food has still not come to our table. But, Sandy is definitely not going to miss the opportunity to talk about stuff. So she's going to ask about Lawson's day right next to her father to sort of start a conversation going. And he's going to tell her that, he just had a lovely chat with Isla. And she's going to, blow him a little kiss to sort of, show off a little bit of affection in front of her father. And then she's going to have a deep conversation with him and just sort of, tell him if it's at all possible, and the game will let me. We're going to have a deep conversation and tell him about how, you know, Lawson has become the sort of man that she thinks she could spend a lifetime with. And her father's reaction is, well, of course you could. We've known Lawson since he was a baby. Well, of course, he's a friend of the family. He's a friend of yours. He's a friend, and if you have become close, then that is all a father could hope for. And she's going to have one more deep conversation, telling him, and Lawson is sort of leaving the premise. So she's telling him that, in spite of everything that you have ever said and, might have said about me or him or just my life in general, it's like what I want you to know is that I have made the right kind of decision, and I have decided to marry Lawson because he proposed. And I don't know if that was just like a negative. Was that just a negative interaction? I have no idea. It was a boring conversation, maybe. So he's accepting of it. We just got food. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. We just got food. Yes. Okay, one steak is poor quality and the other one is normal. So she's going to eat her grilled steak. She just told her father. We're waiting for her mother to join the table. We are going to have Annie eat her. Can she eat? Yeah. Okay, so she's going to eat her Caesar salad, and she's going to probably drink her root beer float. So, Sandy's sister is sitting right beside her. Lawson is making his way, I guess, to somewhere. Hello? Lawson? Did he just leave? Where's he going with this plate? I don't get it. Okay, this is a strange meeting. I guess we could pretend that Lawson is just feeling a little bit awkward right now in the situation, So everybody's chewing, everybody's just slurping their drinks. I guess, where the heck are you going, man? I guess, she's just letting it sink into her father's mind that she's actually engaged to Lawson. And before he says anything, she is going to have a deep conversation. Oh wait, that's Annie. Okay. So we're going to have a deep conversation with our mother. And we're just going to tell her that Lawson has become a very important part of her life, and that she has decided to get married with him. And she's just like, well, that is fine, darling. I wouldn't have expected anybody better for you than Lawson. Lawson is the perfect match, and he's not eating his food, so I'm just gonna push it forward. So she's just going to let everybody get that into their heads. Isla already knows. She's just sitting there just pretending like, yeah, this is news to me. Sure, just eating my salad. And so she's going to have a deep conversation with Lawson and tell him that he doesn't need to ask for her parents' permission, because they have already said that, he is a part of the family. We are all a big family, and he's already accepted. So there's nothing to ask for, but, to show off a little bit of, love between the two. So she is going to, what could she do? She's going to, why are there no simple romantic interactions? Kill me. Okay, so she's going to banter with him as an old friend. She's just going to sort of chat. So the dinner's going well. Annie can definitely chat up her grandparents a little bit more. She might ask for some typing tips. And she could even ask her grandfather for some new toys, and if he would be willing to buy her something. She's a kid. She has 3 toys. She doesn't want to let her, kleptomaniac sort of tendencies get the best of her. So she's just asking, her grandpa if he would be willing to give her something. And she just leveled up in her communication skill. Great. That's cool. So she's going to ask about her grandma's day, and Sandy is bantering with Lawson next to the table. That's cool. So we are actually going to can we have you drink it? For some reason it only lets us clean it up, which is sort of annoying when you think about it. Yeah, okay. So Sandy is going to end a meal and pay the bill. If you're wondering why it's double the amount, it's because we made the order twice, but they only delivered food once, so that's the thing. So we are going to make our way home after this enjoyable dinner. She's going to give Lawson a, kiss and an embrace before he goes. So she's going to hug him if she can. Yes, okay, good. Okay, so she's just going to hug him, kiss him, basically make sure that, everything's fine. She's just telling him, this was a great evening. I'm so happy that it turned out this way. And, why wouldn't she be happy? Finally, everybody knows that they are together, that they are engaged. They're just happy together. Okay, so the girls have made their way back home and they're both very tired. So they're both just going to hit the bed and just sort of sleep it off. And okay, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. I definitely did. I mean, it's one of those parts where you just get to, see the story evolve. We didn't gain a lot of skills or anything, but, Sandy has made it clear to her parents that, her relationship with Lawson isn't just, some accident or begging for help or just her, I don't know, basically just trying for a rebound guy and using her best friend for that after Antonio sort of broke her heart. But that, her and Lawson are a serious item and that they have serious plans, and, marriage being one of them, and having kids being definitely a second sort of goal in addition. So, it's sort of for you to decide what you think their relationship dynamics are between one another, like her family members and Sandy and Lawson. But to my mind, they are just this great couple, and Sandy's parents are now very understanding of what she wants in life, and they are very glad that she has found Lawson as the guy that, is going to be her partner. And we still have a lot of ways to go. We still, have kids to raise. We still have Sandy's aspiration to become a super parent. We have our aspiration to, become a fashion designer. We've got a lot of stuff ahead of us, but this so far has, been the sort of step of her figuring out her love life and really getting that stuff together, and not just for herself, but for Annie's sake as well. She believes that Annie needs a father figure, and her grandfather is not going to be around forever, and definitely not for as long as she needs him to be around for Annie. And she needs a father figure like Lawson, a person who has achieved his goals, who has his, life straight, and who loves kids. Somebody who can really figure things out with Sandy for Annie's benefit and sort of provide for her future as well, because, Sandy can try and save up, those 10,000 simoleons, and she can put them away. But there's a lot of things that Sandy can't do by herself. She has to work, she's away a lot, and Lawson has a job that lets him stay at home, so he would definitely be somebody who can provide Annie with a lot of time and care and love and support when Sandy isn't around. So, all of these things together are a sort of leading up to a big step in what is very important in Sandy's and Annie's life. So Guys, I want to end this episode here. We've been paused for a while. I think you guessed that we're ending it here. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I really love this LP, and I am going to have a separate pets LP. I've already decided that I definitely want to have one, but you can have, you can put in your ideas what you think. Maybe Lawson and Sandy can both get like a puppy for Sandy, or a kitten for Sandy. Not for Sandy, for Annie, sorry. That Sandy and Lawson can get like a puppy or a kitten for Annie to take care of, or maybe they're going to get like an old dog from the pound, or maybe just find one on the street. Just put your ideas into what kind of pets you may even see in these guys' family life and everything, because pets are going to have a separate LP, but pets will still exist in the world, and therefore, Sandy, Annie, and Lawson can definitely have one, and there are other kids that are going to come as well. So I want to thank you guys so much. I keep trying to end it, but I keep just brainstorming ideas with you guys. So thank you so much. You mean so much to me. Right now, at this point, I have 17 subscribers, and I am just mind blown by how fast this little family of us is growing, and I'm really happy. I actually got teary-eyed right now because I'm just so happy that you guys are here, and yeah, I just thank you guys. Okay, just thank you. So I hope you have a nice day, and I hope you like this episode. If anything, leave suggestions down below in the comment section. Like this video by pressing the like button if you liked this video, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet subscribed. We are all fun people, and we would love you to join. So thank you guys so much yet again for the third or fourth time, and I will see you soon. Bye.